Hi Tim, I'm Paul Wainwright. I thought I would take this opportunity to go through the prints that you have expressed an interest in, and if you're still interested after you actually see what they look like, I will package them up and mail them to you with an invoice, as I said. And so these are not in the same order necessarily as the list that you gave me. But here is print 141A. See if I can do this without too many reflections. The next one is 143F. And this is 128G. This happens to be one of my favorites. And this one is 142D. I think I would display it that way. This is 144I. I probably ought to be saying a little bit about how I made each one of these. This is a 2-to-1 ratio in the pendulum, and from the camera's perspective, this is one exposure. I started the exposure out here, let it run for a while, turn the light off on the pendulum. It continued to run, and then at a later time turned it back on again when the pendulum was making the smaller figure. So anytime you see two figures, that's really one image from the camera's perspective. Same thing with this one here. This is 146R. This is 126N. I don't know how much of the detail you can really see through this little video I'm doing. This is 152N. It also happens to be one of my favorites. Here's the one you inquired about getting a larger print. This is 164T. And I'm really not ready to sell the 20 by 20s of this yet, primarily because the logistics of shipping them gets more complicated. This is 160G, another one of my favorites. Here's one that I call my Cheshire Cat impersonation. This is 144A. So if I counted right, those are 11 prints, and I'm going to shut the video off here and email it to you, and then maybe on Monday morning I can get these in the mail if you agree.